Most men over 50 don't ruin their lives because of age. They ruin them because of the wrong woman. You see it everywhere, men in their 50s and 60s rushing into relationships, not because they truly want a woman, but because they're terrified of being alone. That quiet fear nobody admits, especially not men our age. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 brutal reasons why having a girlfriend after 50 can quietly destroy your peace, your masculinity, and the second half of your life. And I want you to listen carefully to reason number 4, because that's the one that turns strong men into caretakers without them even realizing it's happening. If you're new here, welcome to Stoic Reflection, where we combine Stoic philosophy with modern female psychology to help older men protect their peace, their power, and their masculinity in relationships. And stay with me until the end, because I'll also give you the Stoic Reflection blueprint for men over 50 who still want connection, but refuse to lose their freedom ever again. Now, before we go any further, let's make one thing very clear. This is not about hating women. This is about protecting men. This is about power. It's about clarity. It's about emotional freedom. The real enemy in this story isn't women. The real enemy is attachment without awareness. It's the tendency for men over 50 to give up their boundaries just because they're grateful for the attention. It's the hunger for validation after divorce, after loneliness, after years of feeling invisible. It's the belief that a girlfriend will fix a hole in your life that only discipline, purpose, and self-respect can repair. Stoicism gives us a simple rule. Never attach your happiness to anything you can't control. And let's be brutally honest, a girlfriend is the definition of something you cannot control. So let's break this down. Here are 5 reasons you should think very carefully about having a girlfriend after 50 or 60. Reason number 1. Most women your age aren't looking for love. They're looking for security. This isn't judgment, it's reality. And Stoicism demands we face reality, not fantasy. By your 50s and 60s, you finally have what younger men don't. Stability, experience, emotional control, a calmer masculine presence, and usually some degree of financial competence. Women feel that instantly. But here's the trap most older men never see. Many women are not drawn to you because of who you are. They're drawn to what you can provide. You mistake need for desire. It's like buying a boat. Suddenly, everybody wants to hang out more. So you have to ask, are they visiting you or visiting the boat? At this age, you are the boat far more often than you realize. A lot of men in their 50s meet a woman and think, she really likes me for me. Fast forward 6 months. They're paying for everything, rearranging their life around her, solving every crisis, and getting very little in return. It's not always malicious, it's evolutionary, it's practical, it's human nature, but it becomes a trap if you're unaware. Stoic truth. Attraction built on convenience collapses the moment the convenience disappears. Right now, think about a woman in your life, or one from your past. If you suddenly lost your money, your status, or your stability, would her behavior stay the same? If you're still here, take a second and hit the like button. It helps this message reach more men who need it, but will never ask for it. And tell me in the comments, do you think men over 50 should date casually or look for something serious? And why? Reason number 2. You lose your freedom faster than you think. By your 50s and 60s, you've survived heartbreak, career chaos, raising kids, family drama, health scares. You've earned something sacred, the right to live on your own terms. You've earned your quiet mornings. You've earned the ability to say no without guilt. You've earned the right to build your life around your peace, not around someone else's moods. But the moment you step into a committed relationship, something subtle begins. You start trading your freedom for companionship. At first, it's small. You shift a workout, you cancel a trip, you answer one more late-night call to calm her down. 6 months later, your schedule doesn't belong to you anymore. Your weekends are her plans, not yours. Your free time is shaped around her energy, her needs, her emotions. Your inner fortress isn't taken by force. It's slowly surrendered. Here's a simple example. A man retires and says, "Now I'm finally going to travel, train, meditate, build a life I actually want." He gets a girlfriend. Suddenly, every trip is delayed. His gym routine disappears. Weekends go to family events, drama, obligations that were never his. One day, he looks at his passport and realizes he hasn't used it once since getting into that relationship. Stoicism teaches, guard your inner fortress. Your peace is non-negotiable. Your time is sacred. Your energy is the currency that determines the quality of your entire life. Yet countless older men hand all three away within months of getting a girlfriend. And it doesn't stop at your time. Because once she has your schedule, the next thing she quietly takes over is your emotional life. Reason number 3. Emotional responsibility quietly shifts onto you. Most men underestimate the emotional weight of a relationship at this age. Women over 50 often carry emotional history, past divorces, betrayal, resentment, fear of aging, tension with their children, anxiety about the future. Who becomes the emotional anchor? You. You become the therapist. You become the late-night reassurance. You become the one who talks her down from panic, from jealousy, from insecurity. At 25, you can burn energy on drama and bounce back. At 55 or 65, that same energy is supposed to go into your heart, your health, your mind, your mission. The Stoics said a man must be the master of his own inner weather. But most older men end up trying to control someone else's storm instead, and slowly drown in it. When you're constantly managing someone else's emotions, you stop noticing your own. You stop listening to your body. You stop honoring your limits. You stop pursuing your own goals. You trade self-mastery for emotional babysitting. And the worst part, it doesn't happen overnight. It happens slowly, quietly. By the time you finally admit it to yourself, your identity has already shifted. But emotional weight is only half of it. Because once you become her emotional anchor, you're only one step away from becoming something even heavier, her caretaker. That's reason number 4. Reason number 4, the caretaker trap after 50. Here's the part most men don't see coming. After 50, a girlfriend rarely stays just a girlfriend. Slowly, she becomes another responsibility. Doctor appointments, family crises, money stress, conflict with adult children, aging parents, endless logistical fires that need to be put out. Who becomes the driver, the planner, the emergency contact, the fixer? You. Not because you chose it as a conscious role, but because you're the calm one, the logical one, the grounded one, the one who handles pressure. You went looking for companionship. You woke up as a caretaker. Picture this. A man in his 60s meets a woman who seems fun, light, playful. 6 months later, he's sitting in hospital waiting rooms, mediating arguments with her grown children, rearranging his week to deal with her crises from past relationships. His life becomes a series of reactions to problems that were never his. Stoicism warns us, don't pick up burdens that don't belong to you. But in relationships after 50, those lines blur fast. You compromise your habits, your routines, your rituals. You cancel your own commitments to keep her world from falling apart. You become responsible for a life that isn't yours. And once that dynamic takes root, it almost never reverses. Reason number 5. You risk losing the prime of your masculine renaissance. This might be the most important one. Men between 50 and 70 enter a strange, powerful chapter of life. Your testosterone might be lower than at 30, but your masculine essence is sharper than ever. You're calmer, you're wiser, you're more selective. You know what drains you and what strengthens you. You're less impulsive. You think before you speak. You've seen enough to know what truly matters. This is your renaissance, a rebirth as a man. But the wrong relationship can erase it. Because relationships demand compromise, and compromise at this stage is often the enemy of personal rebirth. You've worked your whole life to reach this point. Your mornings are finally your own. Your finances are steadier. Your stress tolerance is higher. You understand your body. You know your triggers. You know your boundaries. But when you tie yourself to a girlfriend who isn't aligned with your lifestyle, your peace, or your pace, this quietly happens. You start putting her needs above your own. You adjust your habits just to avoid conflict. You limit your freedom so she doesn't feel threatened. You hide your desires to keep the relationship safe. You shrink your world so she doesn't feel left behind. Your second life becomes a watered-down version of the man you were meant to be. Stoicism teaches that purpose must sit at the center of a man's life. Not romance, not validation, not companionship, purpose. Yet men over 50 often get so excited by the attention of a woman that they push their purpose into the background, without even realizing they've done it. A relationship might add warmth to your life, but if you're not careful, it can also dim the fire you've spent decades trying to build. The cost isn't just emotional. It's spiritual, it's energetic. It's the cost of becoming smaller just to keep someone else comfortable. And at this stage of your life, you have to ask yourself a hard question. Is that really a price you're willing to pay for one more relationship? Now, this is where most men ask, so what am I supposed to do? Avoid women forever? Stay alone? No, that's not the Stoic answer. The Stoic Reflection blueprint for men over 50 isn't about running from women. It's about refusing to betray yourself ever again. Here's the blueprint. First, prioritize purpose. Your mission is the spine of your masculinity. Everything else is optional. Your work, your growth, your contribution, these are non-negotiable. Second, value peace over companionship. A quiet home is worth more than a loud relationship. If a woman brings constant drama into your life, she's already too expensive, no matter how attractive she is. Third, date lightly, not desperately. If you want feminine energy around you, enjoy it without sacrificing your freedom. Be honest, be clear, set expectations. Don't promise what you don't intend to give. Connection is fine. Attachment from fear is not. Fourth, support, but never absorb. You can stand beside someone without carrying their entire emotional and practical life on your back. Listen, but don't fix. Care, but don't rescue. Be present, but let people carry their own weight. Fifth, protect your renaissance. Treat this chapter of your life as sacred. If a woman doesn't protect your peace, your purpose, and your freedom, she doesn't get access to you. It's that simple. At the end of the day, a girlfriend is not the problem. The problem is entering a relationship blindly. From loneliness, from fear, from the belief that you're incomplete without a woman next to you. A Stoic man over 50 knows this. Freedom is priceless. Peace is sacred. Purpose is everything. If a woman enhances those, she can stay. If she threatens them, you walk away, without hesitation. Because the man you are becoming in your 50s and 60s is far more valuable than the comfort of any relationship. If this message hit you, drop the phrase "I choose peace" in the comments so I know you're one of the men who understands the deeper lesson. And if you're serious about mastering women, relationships, and your emotions through Stoic psychology, subscribe to Stoic Reflection and like this video so more men can find this message.